In North Dakota, more therapists are becoming certified in brain spotting therapy to better heal and assist their clients' needs. Adrienne Oglesby tells us more about this modern technique in today's Your Health First.
Brain spotting was discovered in 2003 by David Gran and has evolved into a process that many clinicians are utilizing now. Brain spotting allows for a client to process through trauma while connecting with their body and brain. It works particularly well with clients who experience trauma, but can be utilized with those who have emotional and physical conditions. The Kids Therapy Center in Bismarck is one of a few that offer brain spotting therapy.
It does usually take, 3 days to a week to fully process out that event that we might be talking about. And sometimes it's more than one brain spotting session that needs to happen, dependent upon the trauma.
The trauma touched on does not have to be overly dramatic or painful, Renner says. Anything that triggers a stressor can be brain spotted. During the web research on this technique, the question at large is if brain spotting is or comparable at all to hypnosis. Renner tells KX it is absolutely not.
You're completely conscious. Your body is choosing to make its own movements and things like that. So when I'm gonna brain spot somebody, I am first asking them what they want to talk about.
To test this and get a hands-on idea of what brain spotting looks like, KX's news director Joseph Rinaldi was able to receive a mini session. Rinaldi says he was able to focus and address his feelings towards his trauma. Renner tells us a unique aspect of brain spotting is that you do not always have to talk either, which is nice for patients who are unaware of some things that may be bothering them.
So they may not have to talk about it. It's just they're going through something and they're experiencing it. So say an infant went through maybe a more traumatic birth. What they utilized was, instead of like a pointer trying to find the spot, they may have utilized, it's called a duck. But it's same concept of them like staring at it, and the counselor finds that spot in the baby's visual field, and they just kind of help the baby keep focus into that. And it's still, they're not saying anything, but the baby itself is utilizing his brain to process.
Renner adds that talk therapy does not reach the depths of the brain that brain spotting does, which is why this technique can be utilized to help heal trauma. She says trauma is deeply set in our brain, which is why brain spotting allows us to find areas of the brain that hold trauma or access parts of the brain where trauma is hidden. Reporting for KX News, I'm Adrienne Oglesby.
Renner also discussed how bilateral sounds are used alongside this process to make it more effective. For more information on brain spotting, be sure to visit our website, kxnet.com.